2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles, the incomparable Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, it is so great to be with you.
Kevin, it's great to be here. I just always wanted to tell you this. When I was playing, I just used to love when you used to say my name. So thank you for all the great times when you said my name. Appreciate you very much. This guy next to you, I used to hate playing against him. All he did was try to come down and double team on the trap.
With Greg?
Yeah, Greg, just always. But other than that, I love being here with you guys. You know what? Ernie and Kenny are so jealous of me right now.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks.
And a late first-round pick back in 2017. Kyle Kuzma making an immediate impact with his scoring. Shaq, why did he fly under the radar at Utah?
I think often scorers have more freedom in the pros. You know, the Lakers have definitely needed his offense, and you know, he's been a little up and down, but when they need him, he's always there. Best believe he's always going to be aggressive.
Good list. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Howard. Here's LeBron. And Adebayo sends it back. Green against Dragic. Outside Butler for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Rondo. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him, he exploits the defense to always find that assist.
Iguodala, the pass to Butler.
Just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
And even 3-on-3 break. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Floats it up for Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Coming into the league with a 39-inch vertical, Butler showing it all there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Count it.
You talk about a clever scorer. Dragic has a lot of moves, reaching there into his bag of tricks.
Shaq, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your play?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there was only one guy, Kevin Garnett. Now, in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
And Davis sends it back.
At the defensive end, few big men can cover as much territory as Davis.
Here's LeBron. Softly drops in the floater. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Iguodala outside. The pass to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. To the paint. Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers in the lead. Rondo with the ball. Butler covering. Rondo gets the bucket.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And the layup falls.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
Pass to Howard. Back to James. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green against Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Knocked loose and stolen by Butler. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the first one drops. And you think back, some of the best centers ever to patrol the paint wore a Lakers jersey. And go right on down the line, Shaq. What did it mean to carry on that big man tradition with that franchise?
Well, I knew no matter what I did at the Laker franchise, I was going to be number 4. George Mikan, rest in peace. Wilt Chamberlain, rest in peace. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, just wanted to be in those categories, and I think I am number 4.
Well, you're humble, but, I mean, there's very little separation with those 4 players.
Listen,
Putting
the end of the day, Shaq's an all-time great.
Absolutely.
And he knows it. But in all fairness, as are those guys. And I always tell people it's not fair to try to compare eras. You can only dominate what's in front of you, and all 4 of those guys have dominated.
I like that. I'm going to have to...
You can use that.
No, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take it.
No, that's already patented.
No.
Patented,
Well, I own the patent company.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Bam Adebayo. That one goes in.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Dragic. Butler against James. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Iguodala outside. The kick out to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I like Dragic's ability to read and react. It's not an easy play to pull off.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. James outside. The three-pointer no good. He'd have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Over Rondo. Iguodala no good. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. LeBron passes to Rondo. Shaq, you played on some great teams with a lot of other great players. Who stands out as maybe the best of the best you played with?
I don't like to isolate these guys, but I just say I was lucky enough to have a 3-amigo set. Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and D. Wade. And then, towards the end of my career, I got to play with LeBron James and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, but I was a little too old now.
I tell you, big fella, a lot of people forget just how special Penny Hardaway was because of the injury.
He was special.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Miami trailing. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Count it, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Morris. Nailed from three-point land.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Robinson dishes to Jones. Pass to Nunn. And he lays it straight in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Morris after the Heat pick up 2. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Shaq, one of the tough things for a post player, you generally have to rely on someone else to get you the ball. But with that view, what makes a good or great playmaker?
Well, they got to have great ball control. They have to thread the needle. You know, floor space is also very important. You know, if your defender is doubling down on the post, you're not helping the big man eat.
And the big man's gotta eat.
Gotta eat. You see this belly?
Oh, you look good. You look good.
Thank you.
Go out there right now and play. Here's Rondo following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Jones now atop the key. Olynyk finds Jones. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers trail. Kuzma outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Olynyk.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 1. The teardrop falls in. Nunn's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
McGee. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got 3 names. First, since I'm a big guy, let's go with the big guys. Rudy Gobert, a.k.a. the Stifling Tower. See, that's his bread and butter type of defense. Then you got to go to that's the claw, Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list. And I got to throw in Jimmy Butler. He never backs down from anyone.
Can you make that noise one more time? Is that like a bird or something like that?
Yeah, hawk. Oh, you know what? You have the job. I like that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a three-point Miami lead. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here is McGee. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot, and they pick up 2. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Jack, you stayed at LSU 3 years, played 3 years of college basketball, but went back and completed your degree, which was terrific. Then you pursued training and degrees in other fields. What draws you so much to continuing education?
You know, you always want to keep improving yourself. You know, I owed it to myself and my family to complete my degree. You know, I'm famous for saying I got 4 degrees. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and the street.
Which one? What's the most valuable of those?
The street.
Yes. The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Miami. Passes it to Kuzma. 1:07 left in the first. Excellent D that time from Jones. The pass to Nunn. 6 to shoot. Lakers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here are the Heat now. Jones kicks to Nunn. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice shot from the wing. Nunn's got 8. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Adebayo. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And that one falls for Olynyk.
Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork. And I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
He's off on the second. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. 6-point game. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Jones against Kuzma. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
But they get it back.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's LeBron. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Morris outside. 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. And nothing but hair on that one. The Heat leading by 7. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 10.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And finished off by LeBron.
Gotta love the show of authority. James loves getting the chance to hammer it down.
James against Nunn. Pass to Butler. Up and in on the layup.
A ferocious finisher. Butler will terrorize you inside. Nice play, Jimmy boy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get it again.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And stolen by James. No one near him. And he nails the jumper. He's got 12.
You saw what happened right there, Kevin. The defense pays for their mistake. Just handing points to LeBron by letting him position like that. He's going to score all day, every day, 24 hours, 6 days, or 7 days a week, whatever, however many days a week.
And it's Butler missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
James, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
None against James. None passes to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Morris, and it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. The Heat also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Iguodala comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And so Jones nails both of them. Now Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Howard kicks to Green. Kuzma outside. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Green, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
James with it. Butler covering. Howard trying to free himself up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
One shot.
Now, even in the later stages of his career, Kevin, James is just focused on one thing. That's winning as many championships as he can.
Now, here's Dragic. Kicks it to Iguodala. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. The drive by James, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
But there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Now here's Iguodala. It's Dragic with the drive, and it's in there. Dragic has got his 2nd basket of the game. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron outside, and finished off by Davis.
Terrific anticipation from Davis. The pass is there, and he finishes it with style.
And the Heat call time here. LeBron against Dragic. Butler dishes to Dragic. And here is Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You better have some more excitement in your voice, Kevin. He's a force inside. When James has good position, the D has to compromise.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Lakers trail by 5. James left side. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for James. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Outside Rondo. Green deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Howard trying to free himself up.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Iguodala, the pass to Adebayo. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
You know, from one big man to another, I think Davis is doing everything right. He's the epitome of a modern big. And frankly, he's a lot of fun to watch.
Now, here's Butler. 6 points for him. Can't connect from short range. LeBron against Iguodala. And a wide open look for Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dragic looking it over. Lets a floater go, and it's sent back by Howard. Davis finds Rondo. Outside, Green. James trying to free himself up. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Butler. Now the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by James. Outside Rondo. Pass to James. LeBron is doubled. Inside. Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
One shot.
The Heat trail by 7. Iguodala outside. Pass to Butler.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
In the corner, it's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. The Heat have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Will it go? And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the rejection by Iguodala. Dragic with it. Now Green defending. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
A decent shooter from deep. The more Butler hits from there, the more his confidence rises.
Rondo kicks to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Got a piece of it. The Heat trail by 6. Passes to Dragic. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Green. Here's Howard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's Davis on the wing, defended by Crowder.
Oh, he looks like a little baby Klay Thompson out there. Beautiful form on the jumper. Davis has turned initial weakness into a huge strength.
Now here's Dragic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dwight Howard. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Dragic.
He's a seasoned vet. Every team can use a guy like Dragic. You know, someone that brings experience, leadership, and playmaking. Can't forget the playmaker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for James. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Rondo. He has 7, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them any time. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. He was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6, and it's good for 2. Dragic has got 8 points.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Right side, Rondo. Here's Green. It's deflected.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Dragic. Launches a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
You know, when Rondo puts this kind of effort into his defensive play, that really gives the entire team a nice jolt. But that block shot, pretty good work by Rondo.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, which end of the floor is most important in terms of change?
Well, on both ends. Decision-making offensively with the turnovers, got him out in the open court, got him some easy ones, and we have to settle into our game defensively, try to disrupt them a little bit. It's been way too easy for us.
We'll see if you can get your fingerprints on this game. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Lakers, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The story has been the versatility of Giannis, has the ability to dominate in every statistical, mephistical, holistical category. The gold standard for the positionless basketball.
Looking at Miami, Shaq, your thoughts?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Iguodala out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And the Lakers have possession. And there's the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's average double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
Now here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Butler. That shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. Right side, Rondo. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Dragic trying to get open as Adebayo.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Dragic.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Iguodala. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to get open is Iguodala. Butler, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
On the wing, James. And they double up LeBron. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Heat. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Dragic with it. 10 points for him. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Adebayo's got 12 in the game. Rondo against Dragic. Outside Rondo. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And Adebayo sends it back. It's Iguodala with the drive. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
The athleticism, length, and IQ of Iguodala is tough to guard. Sometimes you just have to whack him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Lakers leading by 8. Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. Back to Rondo. Pass to Howard. He's looking for James and finds him. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Miami. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
James looking it over. The open shot by Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Dragic the pass to Crowder. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now here's Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Green. He's got 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're on the break. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Now off the inbound, and Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Whoa, that was a strong dunk!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Kuzma kicks to Green. He dishes it to LeBron. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Butler, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact.
Take a break.
The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw good from Butler.
You know, Butler is athletic. He's got great skills, but he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He continues to ascend. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Danny Green. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Derek Jones in for Jay Crowder. Butler kicks to 9. Outside Robinson. Dishes to Butler. Over James. Jones trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Outside Butler. Back to Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got 12 points in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Back to LeBron. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis.
Clock at 6. Here's James, and good that time. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now Robinson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
First free throw is good. Robinson hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And the dunk by James.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. The Heat trail by 9. Nunn kicks to Butler. And Jones has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 9 assists now tonight. James against Nunn. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And James throws it down.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
The Heat trail by 14. Nunn kicks to Butler. Back to Nunn. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Nunn against James. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Nunn passes to Robinson. The dish to Butler. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Nunn finds Jones. Back to Nunn. Can they get it? Robinson for 3. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 5.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
And they double up James. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Heat trail by 18. Outside Butler. Robinson against Caldwell Pope. In the corner, Nunn with it. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
James outside. And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
LeBron against Nunn. Butler on the wing. That one a little long.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
And that one's good.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Nunn kicks to Robinson. Passes it to Butler. Now Nunn. It's stolen by Morris. Caldwell Pope with it. Robinson picks him up. Left block shot on the way. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Heat trail by 19.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Basket, good.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting the score through contact and making it happen.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Lakers with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. And then for Miami, Crowder, he's checked in for Jones. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Dragic the pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Iguodala. Now here's Olynyk. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 20. And here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 14. Fires from 18, and the jumper is on the mark. Caldwell Pope's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the shot is good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Down low, and it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it. Here's Rondo. Here's the pass to McGee. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you won't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
Double team on Adebayo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And Miami has possession. Back to Iguodala. Loads it up for Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Here's Caldwell Pope and the rejection by Iguodala. Yep, that one goes.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Rondo, bounce pass, inside, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Dragic against Rondo. Crowder with it. McGee with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Iguodala outside. Kicks to Dragic. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Howard. They double team Howard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. McGee dishes to Rondo. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Los Angeles with some changes. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Green. Waiters comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Okpala. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Silva. Kept alive. The kick out to Dragic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Dragic. Hill passes to Okpala. It's back to Hill from outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
They grabbed their own miss. McGee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Shooting for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Dragic.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Baseline J on the way. And they double up Davis. And McGee kicks to Waiters. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Leonard. Outside Hill. Pass to Okpala. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Dragic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And we've seen Dragic do this for many years, fighting his way through contact to make plays.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee.
One shot.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Dion Waiters. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cook. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Butler on the wing. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Don't think you're going to get a better look than that, and it's Butler who makes it possible with an excellent feed.
To the inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Butler. And James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And James throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Dragic against Rondo. And it's Dragic off the drive. Count that bucket.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
And James throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Iguodala finds Butler. Pass to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
James, another bucket. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Back to James. Floats it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Waiters comes in for James. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Now, Nunn. Great D that time from Davis. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
To the paint. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Bradley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
One shot.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. And Miami shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And here's Nunn. Hill passes to Okpala. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Waiters. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Hill. And so here is Miami. Passes it to Nunn. Here's Hill. The pass to Okpala. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Nunn. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Waiters with the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers.
JaVale McGee.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Hill. Good ball movement here by Miami. None. That's good.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Lakers.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Heat shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nunn. Leonard with the ball. Shoots over Bradley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Waiters surveying the D. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is up and in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Akpola. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Leonard inside. Passes it to Akpola. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.